Hi everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Off-Road Network, and we are live at 5 on a Tuesday, and we're back in Grandma's chair. It has been a while, but it was fully necessary for tonight's live at 5, because tonight is an important one. I'm going to talk about how work equals success. I'm going to talk about some things that we want to hear about, that sometimes we need to be reminded about, and give you guys some opportunities to just be the amazing women that you are. Yes, the amazing women that you are. So I have a couple stories. I know we're going to start with story time right now. Work with me here. But this is a rare one. Sometimes. I get texts every once in a while from people. And they're like, Charlene, I did this, or I did this, or I was able to change this tire, or I was able to do this, or I was able to help these people, or I was able to do that. And I'm like, heck yeah. And let me tell you, that helps me out a little bit to hear that what we actually did and something that you learned actually made a difference. Not gonna lie, it kind of feeds my bucket a little bit to make sure that we're really doing the right thing. But yesterday was weird. Weird in the best way ever. I got 2 of those text messages literally while I was sitting at dinner. So within an hour, let's say. So the first one came in as, I'm really proud of myself. You gotta go check out what I posted in WhatsApp. Now, if you're a lifetime member and you've already been into the WhatsApp lifetime member chat, you know what I'm talking about. But because we're live and because I don't want to make a big scene out of things and because everybody has their own moments, I'm not going to use names. If you know, you know. But this person, I am so proud of because they knew they were going on a trip to Colorado this summer. That was part of their deal. And they took the effort. She took the effort. She took the time. She says, I need to do your classes. I want to learn. I want to be more comfortable. I want to be successful. She also told me her goals, right, with this. And I said, okay, let's make it happen. So learned her vehicle, learned her tools, learned everything that was going on. And don't get me wrong, I pushed her really hard because I knew who she was going to Colorado with. And I'm like, oh, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. And in that last moment, I high-fived her, I graduated her, I said, just a couple scratches, it'll be fine. At least we got that out of the way, and go have a great time. They got into a bit of a situation yesterday, not dramatic, not super dramatic, but just a situation, right? Rain in Colorado always makes things interesting. And she said their confidence in what was happening got her through all of that. I even saw something written about kicking her husband out of the vehicle. I don't think that was in a bad way. I totally think that that was in the, hey, you need to be my spotter. This is what I need you to do. And I'm going to drive this because this is how we're going to make it. Right? And that is amazing. So proud. She was excited, but she put the work in. She should be proud of herself. This was all that work built up to that effort. Yes, throw some hearts, ladies, because that's a big deal. I don't know. I was celebrating that. I was pretty excited about that. I'm like, heck yeah, she's doing a good job. She's on her trip. She's excited. She's making it happen. Super excited about that. And then I got another text message. And that text message was, thank you. There was a side-by-side stuck in a culvert. It was up to its belly. We're in monsoon season right now. The monsoons are coming through. It's not here in Arizona, somewhere else. And this needed to happen right away and get that side-by-side out. And this strap and this tool and bam, 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 first time out. And never would have known that if we hadn't have been part of the Ladies Off-Road Network. What? Right? She had the confidence, she knew the tools, she knew what was going on, and that was so exciting. And she told me about it. But again, at 100%, This girl has put the work in, right? She's been at the opportunity. She's come and learned. She's put herself out there to be better. She's understood and trying to figure it all out. And I know, yeah, okay, before I move on, hearts. Throw the hearts, throw the hearts. I mean, 2 stories back to back, right? It's an amazing thing. Boom! You rock. Everybody on here right now is somebody that is trying hard, because you would not be on this live at this moment if you weren't like, I want to learn, I want to do something, I'm a part of this, I want to. Like, Ladies Off-Road Network is not just a whatever. We're a learning environment. That's why you're here. You rock. Who has one of these? Wave your hands. You only have one of these if you were at our very first ever Ladies Off-Road Network convention. It was in Colorado Springs 5 years ago. And this was my motivational talk. It wasn't about these 2 amazing ladies, but it was about you and how you rock. Because you're here. Yeah, 5 years ago. Colorado Springs. I know. Can you believe it? And then we moved on. And I'm not going to lie. My mom wasn't really happy about this gift. But it was a big one. To move a mountain, you must dig deep. To move a mountain, you must dig deep. And this was our 2nd annual convention, and it was in Salt Lake City. It was an amazing time. So much fun. And it's true though, girls, to move a mountain you have to dig deep. Sometimes it's not one of those things where you want to do it. Or maybe you're highly anticipating that moment of, I don't know anybody. I get it. Maybe you're anticipating that moment of, I don't know anything. So if I don't know anything, I'm just going to look dumb. No, not in our world. Not in our world. Trust me, you do know something and you're going to have a great time. Even that person that just bought their Jeep yesterday is going to have a blast at one of our conventions and really at any of our opportunities. Yeah, who has this one? To move a mountain, you must dig deep. This is our 2nd annual Ladies Off-Road Network convention. And on Sunday, I do my motivational talks, and you get a nice little interesting gift like this. Some ladies have a big table full of all kinds of goodness. And then the next year, 2019 was the year I went around the country and did 75 stops at 75 different 4-wheel parts and did our 5-hour trail training class. Met so many amazing ladies. Got many of you was one of the first touches that I had with you, where I got to meet you for the first time. And yes, it was a whirlwind, wasn't it? Which, when I think back on the gift for our 2019 convention, it actually makes me kind of giggle. Because 2019 was a whirlwind as we were going around the country. And this was the gift. This was the gift. But the whole talk was about stirring it up. Stir up that life. Stir things up. See what needs to happen. Where do we need to go? What do we need to change? How can we just be a little bit better? Right? And the caramel, which is probably fully disgusting at this point after this many years sitting on my counter, and slightly dusty. Sorry, didn't dust them beforehand. Is the concept of, if you've ever made candy. Have you ever made candy? If you make candy, you have to keep stirring it, right? You got to keep that rolling boil going all the time. And that's how life is as well. If we don't keep stirring our life up, if we don't keep that rolling boiling going, we're going to burn the bottom. Or it's going to overboil and we're just going to get bitter. I mean, not bitter, maybe just crunchy. we got to keep that boil exactly perfect, right? And so this was 2019. This was our gift for 2019. So there's so many great things when you come to your convention, when you become part of Ladies Offer Network. And we've had quite a few questions about that lately too, about lifetime membership versus regular memberships versus not a membership. It doesn't matter to me. You do you. You choose you. It just depends on how invested you want to get into the group and how big you want your discounts to be if we're talking money, right? So that is what Ladies Offer Network is about, is being a part of this group and being in a position where our 4 o'clock call today was awesome. We had some new ladies on. We had some great people in there. We were talking about, they made me get up and find all my Jeeps so I could show some stuff off on the Jeeps, and even had a rock crawler out. So that's the fun part about Ladies Offer Network. It's the learn, and then you get to meet all the personalities. So in 2020, everything changed just a little bit. But the work was still happening. There was still opportunity for you guys to come and do work and learn, right? You have to do the work to get that success. Just like we used those 2 girls example from yesterday and those text messages that I got. They put the work in so that they could have the success. And in 2020, even though we were in the middle of a pandemic where we were supposed to be in our house the whole time, but maybe we escaped for a little bit, we had a non-LawnCon convention in 2020. So if you're new to Ladies Offer Network, what happened last year was in August. We couldn't have our convention, right? At least not in a hotel. So I canceled it and I went camping. And I offered anybody that still had their plane ticket to jump on a plane and come visit me and hang out with me camping. And sure enough, we had a bunch of ladies come camping on our first non-LawnCon. And then I did another camping trip about a month later for the ladies that couldn't make it right away. Yes, it was awesome. And that gift was even more unique, maybe, especially for the times. Just a fork. Have you ever heard about the fork? When you're eating your meal and you grab your fork and you're eating your dinner, this is the short version. You eat your dinner. Do you let your fork go with your plate? No. No, you don't. Unless you're super fancy and have a different fork, you keep your fork so that you can have dessert next, right? So the fork represents the best is yet to come. There's so much more. There's so many awesomeness things that are happening. And who knew that 2020, in the height of all the chaos and all the internal struggles that everybody was going through. If you say you didn't have an internal struggle, we need to chat because I want to learn your tricks. I don't think there was anybody that didn't really have an internal struggle during 2020. And because of that, we're the ones that are acknowledging it and working through it, right? And so in 2020, we had to remember that whatever the situation was that was facing us right then and there, the best was still yet to come. We still have so much more to get. We still have much more to give. And we did. And look, we made it. Things are a little different. I don't think anybody can really say everything's exactly the same as it was a year ago. I'd be lying if I said it was, right? But we made it. And we're different, and we're better, and we're amazing, and we're awesome. And you know why? Because you are tough and you rock. So all these girls that have come to these opportunities, and I say all these, which I hope is you, and if it's not, then it better be you soon. All these girls have taken advantage of these opportunities and put in this work to learn this, to learn this, to learn this, to learn this, so that when that situation happens, when you're in Colorado and it's raining and it's super sketchy out, You can be in charge. You can understand what needs to happen. You can communicate to the person that's outside that is trying to help you. You know how to communicate. You've worked through it in an environment that's not scary, that we have under control, so that you know how to do it and be successful. When you run across somebody that is in a culvert, their side-by-side is buried, and they need out right now, you know what strap to grab, you know how to hook it up, you know what's going on, and you can snatch and grab them right now before that monsoon rain gets any worse and help those people out. You can. Yes, I know you can. I know you can. And sometimes it just takes that confidence, right? Sometimes it just takes that work. It takes the confidence. So here's where we go to the moment of, what have you done? How have you invested in Ladies Off-Road Network? How have you committed? We have this hashtag commit 2021. It's like this commit thing we go through during our December 12 Days of Giving. But how have you committed to coming to learn? How have you committed to doing that work so that you can be successful, so you have that confidence, so you understand what's going on? And there has been a lot of stuff going on in the spring. Yes, the fires completely screwed us up this summer, but Charlene has a little surprise up her sleeve that she's going to announce next week about maybe some new summer plans. And then we do have our convention, 5th annual convention, which is already shaping up really amazingly. We're going to talk more about that in a minute, because this is, I made up a new word. Are you ready? It's not the granddaddy, it's the grandmama of them all. So we have the grandmama of them all, our 5th annual convention coming up in a month, exactly 1 month. And then we have our fall series. So we have our fall opportunities. If August doesn't work for your calendar, we have our fall opportunities for you to come and join us on some more camping trips, right? Plus our online programs, the girls that are in the middle of the challenge right now. Actually, we're just getting done with the challenge. It's so exciting. Are doing amazing. Here, coming up in July, August, we open up the registration for our fall challenge, which is called a scavenger hunt. Yeah, nothing I do is easy. It's super fun. It's a scavenger hunt. I'm going to make you go find things. Yes, I am. And you're going to have a blast doing it. And guess what? You're going to learn a lot. So we have those online programs if you can't make it out. But I really do want to talk about the convention, because if you haven't been to the convention before, this is your moment. This is your, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to, hold on, I got to put these together now. I'm going to dig deep. I'm going to build that mountain, right? I'm going to start getting my education underway. I'm going to make this happen. I'm probably going to end up stirring up some stuff and getting that life going. We're going to roll that boil, because once you get a part of this, woo, those girls that have been before, you can say, once you're a part, it's hard, right? And guaranteed, the best is yet to come. The best is coming in August for the convention, and the best is yet to come even after that, because every single time we get better. Every single time we get better. All right, Amy and everybody that's wondering, the dates are, official dates are August 5th, it's a Thursday, through Sunday, August 8th. Okay? So the Thursday, August 5th to Sunday, August 8th. I'm going to roll down the entire thing right now, just to get everybody on the same page. It is in Phoenix, Arizona, which, by the way, is hotter than hot. Trust in me. Whew. I know this, and I am bluntly telling you this. But I am also bluntly telling you, I don't like to sweat either, and so we're not going to be outside doing a bunch of dramatic things. This is our convention. Our convention has always been, always will be, hotel-based. This is not a camping trip. Those are different times of the year. This is not a hang out and go on a trail thing. That's a different time of year. This is a learn from industry professionals. We're in a hotel. You can take as many showers as you want. You get a fluffy pillow delivered to you. It's an amazing thing. You get to look all pretty every day, and we will be in the air conditioning. Guaranteed. All right? Now, I will tell you, and it'll come out in a second, is I do have a couple outdoor things, but that's if you want to do them, and it's early in the morning, because it's still decently decent in the morning, and then it just gets freaking ridiculous. So, you know me, I'm being honest. I wanted to make sure that we're super clear on all of this. So, this is the new name, the Grand Mama of the events of the year. So this is the reunion, where if you've come to one of our other opportunities, you get to see other people. It's the celebration. We celebrate the top 10 for the challenge. We celebrate our lifetime members. We celebrate the leadership group. We pretty much celebrate everything. Like, I don't know, I like to party. Don't you like to party? Hotel based, no vehicle necessary. In fact, I suggest you do not bring your vehicle. There's no reason. Jump on a plane and come and have fun. The hardest part is, how much do you pack or not pack? Yeah, we'll talk about the why in a minute. The convention is very unique. Everything about Ladies Off-Road Network is a very safe place to learn, but this one is even a little more unique because it brings in more and more and more people from around the country. So you may not know anybody, and I guarantee I've already seen a few names come through today that I know came to their first ever convention not knowing a soul. And they leave with a family of friends. And that is one of the awesomest things that I see happening out of all of our opportunities, but really the convention. The convention is a lot different. Ladies can be 18 years and older, and if you do want to bring your daughter, or somebody as a parent guardian can bring somebody 13 and up. I always thought 13 is a great number, because that way, as long as they're a teenager, they should start learning how to do this, right? So that is the basics. All right, here's the schedule. I printed it out. Oh, by the way, everything's online. So you can see it. LadiesOffroadConvention.com. Very easy. Instead of LadiesOffroadNetwork.com, LadiesOffroadConvention.com. But hang out here. You don't need to go anywhere yet. Hang out here. I'll tell you all about it, and then you can go over there. All right? So, technically speaking, and I'll say that because I'm going to give you some wing events as well. Technically speaking, the event starts on Thursday, August 5th. You'll arrive at Phoenix Airport or drive in to the location by Thursday. And I say that because 10 o'clock is when we open the doors for registration. From 10 o'clock till about 3 o'clock, 2:33, we have a lot going on. There are stations all around the room, arts and crafts. Trust me, it happens. There's all kinds of projects that I have you doing. I am going to burn your 5 hours faster than you've ever seen 5 hours disappear before. So if you're even slightly considering being that shy person and coming a little bit late to the party, I suggest not doing it. Try to maybe come in on Wednesday night, depending on your flight looking. Try to come in like super early on Thursday morning, which is a hard start to a long weekend, because one of our pro tips is always take a nap before you come, right? So come in as you can to be there as close to 10 o'clock as possible. I want you to take advantage of that opportunity to learn everything you can during that time. It's super social, super casual environment for those first 5 hours. I feed you lunch, we hang out, we do cool things. It's a lot of fun. Not gonna lie. Everything, I'm just gonna stop saying it's a lot of fun because the entire thing is a lot of fun. Alright? But that's my personal opinion. Everybody else out there, you can start saying that. Good enough? Alright. If you have to come late on Thursday, I suggest the latest that your flight should land is 11 to 12 o'clock because our transportation for you from Phoenix or from Mesa Gateway is going to stop at that point. You're going to end up having to Uber or something because we need our people inside. So that's about the last time that will get you over to us, about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then we start at 3. All right? All this information is on the website. Don't stress out. I just want you to hear it out from me, though. So the afternoon is our startup. I talk a lot. Imagine that. And so I get us going and kind of tell you the outline for the weekend, get everybody together, get it all handled, start chit-chatting, etc., etc. Then we have dinner. Now, any of the dinners, each night we have a theme. I will tell you, I hate theme nights. They are not my thing. However, in the first year, I got sweet-talked into doing theme nights. May I tell you how absolutely hysterical, entertaining, and fun they are? Yes, I actually submit to them every year. I buy my stuff probably the day before I'm supposed to leave. Don't worry about it. Like, we're all on the same page here if you're not a theme person. But try. You gotta put the first level effort in. And then I guarantee next year you're going to put the second level effort in because it's insane what some of these girls are doing. The first night is really fun and a theme that I think everybody can do. And it's called the Zoom call. Yeah, I look really good, don't I? I'm not going to tell you what's from your town. Now, don't make it awkward, people. Don't make it awkward. The people that were on the 4 o'clock call, you know what I am wearing underneath. I told you. So this is the Zoom call. And never mind. I'm not going to tell you my secret. I told the 4 o'clock call what I think I'm going to do to like up-level my Zoom look here. You know, how you look all pretty at the top and then who knows what's happening down here. Don't make it weird. So that is the first theme night, which I think is going to be hysterical. I do have our keynote speaker that week, that night, and I will be announcing who all these people are. I'm not going to do it tonight, but I'm going to be announcing, this is going to be the fun part of this next month. All of these announcements go on throughout this month of who these people are. Friday and Saturday are somewhat similar. We're going to have educational seminars. So we're going to have 2 full days of educational seminars. This is a little bit different than some of our other conventions because it's so freaking hot outside that I'm bringing the entertainment to us, all right? Instead of us going outside to go get some entertainment. Fair enough. I think this was a good trade on our part. So I'm making everybody else come to us, and we're going to do 2 days of educational seminars. But they're not all going to be seminars. Like, Charlene mixes things up a lot. So we're going to have a lot of cool people talking on a lot of different subjects, hands-on activities. Don't worry, I know when nap times usually hit. That's when we're going to get you up and running and doing fun things and get everything going along. So I think that that's a great plan, and that's how that's going to go. We're going to start at a decent time in the morning because, well, my attitude is, I only have you for 4 days, and I'm going to maximize your time. I'm going to throw as much into those brains as I possibly can. You can sleep when you get home and take a nap before you come. Friday nights, our theme night is beach party. Beach party! I have all kinds of tiki stuff that we're going to have out. It'll be a blast. Yep, so it's a beach party inside. An inside beach party. And then we have 2 keynote speakers that night, which again, I'll announce throughout the next couple weeks. On Saturday, we'll do education again all day throughout the day, which is a lot of fun. And that one's going to be turned up just a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of tweak on that for you on Saturday, just so it's not as like the same as Friday, because, well, same is boring, right? We got to do something a little bit different. And then on Saturday night is our 3rd annual gala. 3rd annual gala. And this year's theme for the gala is the Old Arizona Western theme. So, cowgirl, I don't know, Western, right? Cowboy, yeehaw. I don't know how you're going to dress like that, an old Western movie, something that sounds fun, cowboy, cowgirl, whatever. You have fun with it. These themes are so broad, it's very entertaining to watch how people interpret them, which is half of the fun. So you do you. That night is our gala. That's when I will announce the top 10 as part of the Ladies Off-Road Network Challenge. That's when we talk about our leadership group. That's when we celebrate our lifetime group. All these ladies that are like stuck with me for a lifetime. And we just really celebrate that night. Like, it's a really classy, fun, high-level moment for all of us. And celebrating what we have been doing over this last year, right? This is our moment. On Sunday, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Sunday is a brunch with closing activities. Sounds so official. So from about 9 to noon, we're going to get together, we're going to have some breakfast, and I'm going to chit-chat some more, imagine that, and we're going to do some giveaways, and we're going to have some fun, and I have some other closing activities that we do, and it'll be totally worth your time. Don't leave before that. Try not to schedule your flight before that. If you need to leave and get home on Sunday, I get it. Get your flight for about 2, 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. But Sunday afternoon is the next element. We always do a give back project. I have a really cool give back project lined up for us here in Phoenix. And I don't know, we might have to go there. That's what I'm trying to eliminate. I'm trying to like get them to come to us. So not quite ready to announce it. We have a couple more weeks, but working on the details of that. So I am excited about this give back project. And it's in coalition with one of our partners. So again, a great announcement to be looking forward to, and something that we find is very substantial. Like, here we just learned things for 4 days, and now it's your turn to give back and give that knowledge back out. Maybe not the same knowledge, but that your knowledge back out to somebody else, which I think is very exciting. So that's it. Hashtag never bored. But wait, there's more. There's always more. So if you do decide to stay on Sunday night, we have like the super unofficial underground, we don't talk about it type of dinner. And it's called the Dessert First Dinner. So if you're still around on Sunday nights, just know you're on your own. We'll figure out where that is. It's usually in a hotel, restaurant, or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so that'll be on Sunday night if you're still around. Monday, fully optional option, but I did want to put it out there for so many people are traveling in what's one extra day, is you can get your Tread Lightly Tread Trainer 8-hour certification class under your belt. So if you stay one more day, it is an 8-hour class. I do not want to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. I would prefer to start at 9. So it's going to be from 9 to 6 that day. Depending on how many people register, we may move it back to the office. I'm not really sure what's happening on that. We will figure that all out. But you can stay at the hotel. I'll shuttle you back and forth if we don't get a room. But that is on Monday. So Tread Lightly, Tread Trainer, 8-hour certification class. You can register for it now. It's also online as well. Okay? That will also give me a heads up as to how many of you are really thinking about that you want to do that, so that I can understand how to negotiate that into the hotel situation. Fair enough? Okay. Then on Wednesday, same thing. We have a couple of extra yay moments. Invitational, 2 invitational opportunities. One is if you're a part of our leadership team, we have a leadership luncheon. It's actually our mid-year get-together, talk everything out, look at the sheets that we put together in December and be able to mark a couple things off. Yep. And then the other invitational one is if you are a lifetime member, then we will have a dessert first, which is really just dessert, on Wednesday night, together so that all the lifetime members can stand in the same room and say, oh, I'm stuck with you. Okay. And that's how that's going to go down. I don't know. We're just going to goof off for a couple of hours. So those are the invitational ones. If you're part of either one of those groups, then you come in on Wednesday and time for that, please, please. If not, then you're coming in for Thursday at 10 o'clock. The sooner you can get there, the better, because that really gives you your Thursday to work and do work. And then all day Friday, all day Saturday, seminars, education. We have keynote speakers, we have a gala, and on Sunday we wrap it up and then we do our charity events. And Monday we'll do our Tread Lightly training course if you want to get that under your belt as well, which I know is very exciting for many of you, and I'm super proud of all of you. So I hope that that answers all the questions about the convention. The hotel will be announced very soon. Those people that have already registered, I'll get you the link here real fast. As you're registering, then I'll get you guys lined up with that. The price is for a regular rate, it's $500, and you can bring a friend half off. Now the friend cannot have been to the convention before. So it's regular is $500 and your friend is $250. Or if you are a member, your rate is $450. Or if you're a lifetime member, your rate is $400. So this is one of those moments in time where as you commit to Ladies Off-Road Network, you become a member, you become a lifetime member, you're starting to see those discounts work for you. Not just the friendships and the action that goes with it. So if your friend that you're bringing is also a member, they can be you're half off at $225. But again, they cannot have been to the convention before. Okay, so if you want to buddy up and start talking about that stuff, you guys can do that in the WhatsApp chat. And you can the lifetime group you have your lifetime groups and then you have your regional groups that you're in. And if you're not in one or you're not a part of any of those, I think we've missed a couple people. Trouble moments. Text me, let me know, and I'll get you in. I'll get you all the links so that you can join all of them that you belong in. Fair enough? All right. Yeah. Exciting! So we started, if you came in late, hello. We started this with 2 stories. And the 2 stories were very specific. The 2 stories were 2 women yesterday that both texted me while I was at dinner of amazing things that they accomplished in the off-road world. One very new, one not so new. And how what they had learned at Ladies Off-Road Network had just helped them do something extremely rad, extremely successful, and with confidence. And as much as I replied back to them, I'm like, I'm so proud of you, this is so awesome, they had to also get from me the text message that said, but you put the work in. You put the effort in to learn. You did the work. You were the one that was there, that made it happen, and that took everything that you had accomplished and put it into that situation. And so that's what we're doing. All I get to do all the time is give you these opportunities to come and hang out with me, steal things out of our brain. The convention is so different because this is one where I bring all my friends in also. So you're not just learning from me, you're learning from industry professionals around the country that come to teach you, that want to work with you, that want to see you be more successful. So if you're having to choose one or the other, I don't know what to tell you. If you've already been to one of our camping trips, well then you need to come to the convention because it's completely different. Don't think this is a common, well, I only learn if I have my vehicle and if we're on the trail. Oh, did I just hit somebody's nerve? Don't think that that's the truth. Because you can learn so much off the trail to apply it to the trail and get that success that you need in order to get out on that trail. You'll be really surprised. Really, really surprised. And for my East Coast friends that are listening right now, if coming to a camping trip is a challenge for you because it's a 2-day drive out or something like that, so many girls are flying into our camping trips. We always have passenger seats and we always have an awesome time. And I know there's a few on here that do that regularly and have learned so much with being able to come and be in that passenger seat, still do the hands-on stuff, even though you're not physically driving. You can see so much more in some ways with being that passenger than anything else. But I don't want to get confused between the camping trips, which are our skills camps, and our convention, which is coming up. So I saw a couple questions. One was, are we going to have our own WhatsApp group for the convention? Yes, we have our own WhatsApp group for each event that we have because, well, let's just be real, girls. We have inside secrets. we have our inside little gossipy things that only us as our convention group will know. And so we're just going to keep it all in this group because nobody else is going to think we're funny anywhere else. Yes, so there will be its own convention group. I may start it soon so that we can start welcoming people in, and if anybody has any questions, we can start doing that too. I don't mind doing that. Are lawn supporters welcome like a husband? No, this is not a guy event. Unfortunately, because our camping trip got canceled, we don't have any guy events this year. I was trying hard. But this is a ladies come, ladies weekend type thing. Now, if you do live nearby and you want to commute back and forth home, that's fine. You can do that. That saves you money on a hotel expense, etc. However, I will suggest that maybe at least you stay on Saturday night so you don't have to worry about staying late. It gets to be a very long weekend, so if you can do that, then that would be something that I would consider. That would be something that would be fine. But I also think it's really, it's a girls' trip. It's always fun to stay in the hotel. Any other questions? I didn't really see any more come by. Ladies, offroadconvention.com. It's time to put the work in so that you can have and feel your success. Because you rock. For those of you that missed it, this was our very first ever 2017 Ladies Off-Road Convention gift. Comes with a long story. Here's our 2018. To move a mountain, you have to dig deep. My mom didn't like this gift. These were very aggressive to make. I'm like, Mom, I wrote on all of them. Just put this fluffy stuff around the edge, would you please? We gotta get rid of that yucky looking handle. To move a mountain, you have to dig deep. And yes, to do this, you're gonna have to stir it up a little bit, girls. Sometimes you gotta stir up your world. You gotta stir it up. And we're gonna keep our candy to that rolling boil so that we don't burn the bottom and so that we don't crackle the top, right? And in 2020, the gift was, but the best is yet to come, because it did. We all are here today. We're all doing great. It's 2021. We're going to have an amazing Ladies Off-Road Network convention, our 5th annual here in Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, it's hot. Yes, we got that under control. Yes, it's a hotel-based environment. Go to ladiesoffroadconvention.com. Sign up right now. Let's get everybody going. You're going to hear me talking about this all month. You're going to see promotions come up about who's going to be there. Don't wait until the last minute. Let's get this under control. Let's make sure that we see who's coming, who's not coming, and, well, the who's not coming, yeah. Look, even Oil says, I might make an appearance. There's my sneak in on the Zoom call one. So the theme nights you gotta shop for are Zoom call. You gotta look good on the top, and I'm not gonna tell you what I'm wearing underneath. Don't make it weird. And then the second one is the beach party, our hula night. And then the third one is our old Western. So Western theme, cowboy up, cowgirl up, whatever you want to do, and make it a ton of fun. Come in on Thursday by 10 o'clock, that's when the doors open. Come in on Wednesday if you have that opportunity to stay Wednesday night so that you're rested up and ready to party come Thursday. If you're part of our leadership team or lifetime membership group, you are welcome to come to our invitational only ideas on Wednesday. Then we're done at noon on Sunday, unless you want to stay for Sunday afternoon's Give Back Project, which I highly suggest. It's just a great moment. But if you gotta travel, you gotta travel. And then on Monday, I did add a Tread Lightly Tread Trainer 8-hour certification class if you want to come and stay with us for that so that you can get that under your belt as well. All right? I haven't seen any more questions. Esther did bring up a good point though. Bring a second suitcase. Don't come with your suitcase so full you can't take anything back with you. Star, 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 star. All right, ladies, on that note, if there's no other questions, I'm happy to field them as well. Remember, 4 o'clock every Tuesday, I'm online with you, and I'm happy to answer any question that you have, whether it has to do with the challenge, the convention, the this, the that, the this, the that. Today I posted, and it's up for registration. Next week is the campfire. So next week is our campfire. It is first aid. It's first aid. And those pictures that I posted as part of our that's a dipstick, by the way, right? That's what we're gonna start calling that. The pictures that I posted as part of the first aid campfire thing was us at the wilderness first aid training. So those are not real people that are really hurt. That is us doing work to learn how to be super successful. Again, another great moment of doing work so we can be successful out on the trail. All right, you guys rock. I'm proud of you. Keep being awesome. Keep getting knowledge. Let's do this. Convention 2021, Phoenix, Arizona, August 5 to 8. You're coming, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.